Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Raw today for you guys, and not excited for this one. Not excited for this one at all. Why am I playing Raw? Well, first things first, someone has been requesting it many, many times. I actually don't know how many times. Could have been 5, 10, 15, 20, for all I know. I do not remember, because I took that break from YouTube, right? So, I do not remember how many times he's requested it, but by the way he comments, it makes it sound like he's been commenting a lot, so... And I also don't have a Raw video uploaded anyways, so, you know, those two things. Plus, I didn't know what I was going to do today. I'm thinking maybe starting the A through Z series again today. I don't know. We'll do that soon, hopefully. Which, that's not a spoiler, by the way, Skyletta, if you're watching, because I already said I would do that many times on stream and whatnot. I don't know what first relic. I know we want a sprint against Bologna, but... what else do we want? I was thinking about going like Divine Barrier and kiting, but actually, I'll just start the sprint. We're gonna go do more because it's gonna give you the most effective early game possible. And now that I'm thinking about it, I do think I should play for the early game pretty hard here. Because surprisingly, Ra's not the best duel character, obviously. Well, that wasn't the surprising thing. The surprising thing is that he does have a pretty good early game. He kind of plays a lot like Hades, where you just shove it down. What? Wait, she has magic defense start? Oh, okay. I probably shouldn't have placed my heal the way I just did, but worse things have happened. So, I think it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. This matchup's terrible. Obviously, like late game, he should just be able to, hasten me down, or should I say fatalis me down these days, you know, hasten effect, whatever, same thing. The only thing I really can do to stop that is like basically my relics and maybe like a little gem of ISO action. I can get like sprint. What's happening here? He does have an Aegis, I did see that. Okay, well, duel moment. Here, what's funny is I actually played 3 warm-up games before this. You know, just getting the juices flowing, having recorded all weekend and whatnot, right? And my warm-up games were actually, I mean, the last one I played, the third one, wasn't so hot, but my warm-up games were actually not like competitive, but more competitive. You know, like there was signs of life in the enemy player, right? And then, so it's kind of shocking that when I'm doing my warm-up games, not recording, just playing some Gilgamesh as per usual, I actually have some decent games. You know, I don't want to make it sound like you guys missed out, because they weren't like back and forth games. They weren't like, oh, I almost lost. No, no, no. It was just more competitive than this, right? And the moment I start recording, I get a defense rushing Bologna. But you know the sad part, because I'm gonna just be completely transparent with you guys. Games like this, I have lost in the past. Like, people that you're like, dude, this guy must be bronze. But then I lose because he gets hastened and sprint for my slows. And then just kills me because I'm Raw versus Bologna, right? I've had this happen many, many times, so... I am going to be underestimating the player. However, I will not be underestimating how easy that character is to play. Alright, we're gonna ult him when he ults. Watch this. Alright, we're gonna throw the one. Oh, wait, that's not what. He has Aegis for this. Walked right into it. That's what we like to see, baby. Clapped him. Clap him as we walk away. Cool guys don't look at explosions. As per usual. Put down the heal. I do think this, like, do more rush is really good on Raw. I think it's a good mage start in general. I didn't at first, full disclosure. I thought it was pretty bad. Actually, no. I never thought it was pretty bad. I just thought there was better options. Like, rushing Chronos Pin in is better. I mean, that's just kind of how I saw it. And, you know, maybe it still is, depending on the character, but... dude. Is that a shifters? Like, is he gonna go full defense Bologna right now? What is happening, man? If this game gets too ridiculous, I might just cut it. Like, I might just call... okay, I was trying to hit him, but clearly it was not working. I might just, you know, kill him like 3 times and be like, okay, this game's clearly going nowhere and end my recording or something. But I'm really worried. Maybe I shouldn't end it. I should just decide that after, because I'm really worried that I'm going to be like, oh, this is clearly a joke game. Obviously, right? and then I lose. You know, screw that, dude. I'm playing Raw in Duel. Not the worst character ever, but it's certainly not good, especially against auto attack characters that have hastened. Okay, he ulted the minion wave. Obviously, he wanted to hit me as well, but screw that, man. This is a terrible matchup, and I'm playing Raw. So, you know what? We'll take what we can get in these duel queues. At the end of the day. Maybe I should have just ulted this minion wave, man. She doesn't have her ult. She does have Aegis, but... Ooh, that like barely clipped her, to be honest. Am I crazy, or is her... Like, I assumed her Aegis was down. Or it was up, because I haven't seen it. But she's also not using it. Which makes me wonder... Oh, I should have went to the, I should have went to the red buff, not the rock. Oops. Alright, now I'm going to be super greedy and just beam this wave. Which is going to put pressure on her to clear the wave. Or she's going to come straight to the red buff. Either way, she's going to be missing out on stuff. Looks like she's choosing to clear the wave. I still can't tell if she's going... Because I don't exactly know the build paths, like, off the top of my head these days. Because, you know, they changed them. Is he going Ancile, or is that Shifters, or... Can I even look at those? Let me see. I probably should be putting points into my 3 over my ult, to be honest, because the ult's hard to confirm, but... Wait, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is an Ancile. I wonder if he's just rushing defense, you know, because why not? Or if he's actually going to go like a full defense build. That'd be crazy. I don't know what my full build's going to be, but I do know that my build's going to have to focus on surviving by kiting. And yeah, pretty much just by kiting. So what that means is I'm going to need full cooldown, or at least close to full cooldown. I'm going to need movement speed, which is why we have the Doom Orb and the Mail of Renewal. And I'm going to need anti-movement speed on her part, which is going to be Gem of Isolation. So we're going to Chronos Pin it here. We're going Chronos Pin it here, and then Gem's going to be in our build at some point, so we really only have 2 slots left. We're going to need Pen. I think that goes without saying, because Pen doesn't really necessarily help us survive, but he's a warrior who's rushing double defense, so... Don't really think we can get away without getting it. I'm trying to like see her over the wall, but he can see me trying to see her, so. Alright. Put down that heal right there.
Right idea.
Second relic. I do think, you know, it didn't work. It didn't work in that Sidon versus Bellona game. It did not work there. However, I do think I'm going to try it again. I don't think it was that bad. I think I'm just going to go the Bracer for the damage, you know, the increased power. It's going to help me. The movement speed is going to help me a lot. I would say Bellona is easier to kite than a Set is. Set's way faster, at least immediately, because he doesn't have to like stack up his passive like Bellona does for the MS. But just also she doesn't have a frostbite. Like there's a lot of reasons. A worse player, etc. There's a lot of reasons for why I think the Bracer... Also, I just think that the Bracer was good in that game, too. I lost 2 different reasons. I lost due to, like, how I played it, right? So, I'm gonna go Bracer, Sprint, Gem of ISO, just try to kite. If he ever sprints my slows and chases me, I think I just kite right back through the Bracer and hope for the best. Surely she dies to the minions, no? No, I'm just gonna blast these minions. I missed half of them. We're playing the long game here. It's okay though, we're faster than her. Wow. Oh my god, the first Aegis of the game, I actually forgot she had that because she just never uses it. I mean, I know how, because I was like playing it super lazy, but how did I almost drop that kill, man? Like, I know how, but how? You know? You picking up what I'm putting down? Alright, we're backing up here. We want to just go... No, I think we should just get Big Boy Pin right now. I was gonna say, should we get the Gem of ISO? I don't think the Gem of ISO is absolutely necessary, at the very least, until he gets either Fatalis or Sprint or it's something. Something that's going to help him confirm his damage on me. The Sprint is really good for him because it gives him movement speed to chase, but also because it makes him slow immune, even before the Gem of ISO, just my 2, right? So the Sprint is like a pretty big win condition for him, I would say. I'm just going to get his proximity ward, just to be safe here. But yeah, so if I see him get like a sprint or something, that's going to be scary. That's more reason to go gem. You would say, how is that more of a reason? Because he's going to be slow immune. Yeah, but it's on a cooldown and it only lasts for 5 seconds. Like, just because he has slow immunity doesn't mean I don't go gem of ISO. Like, if he has readily available slow immunity, like in that set game, he has slow immunity in his kit. That's different. But if you just have it on a relic, and you pretty much told me your game plan by buying that, which is to chase me. Okay. See, he got thorns. I don't really think I need... I mean, I'm still going to go gem. But I don't think I need it next. Alright, we're just trying to PvE the map the best we can. I would try to do stuff like this even if I was against like a really good Bologna, because the truth is, some of this game has been his fault, based on his build and based on the way he's playing. Some of this game has been his fault. Some of it is kind of the matchup. You know, all the Bologna mains are cringing right now and doubting. But I promise you, Raw actually does beat Bologna in the early game. The problem with this matchup is it gets out of hand very quickly. I'm not trying to say Raw beats Bologna. I'm only saying that Raw can be very annoying and push the wave and is very hard to kill and can pressure Bologna really hard early game. She doesn't have the best clear in the world, especially in a Raw heal, you know. And Bologna is one of those characters that she is super late game for many reasons, but one of the big reasons is she just needs attack speed, especially if those block stacks help her. Like, I'm Raw, so the block stacks don't matter, right? But if I were a hunter, the more attack speed she has, the more block stacks she gets. So just generally speaking, she is a late game character. She can still be very good early game in certain matchups, of course, but she really does shine late game. She becomes super OP late game, which is why I said I don't want to underestimate this guy, because okay, triple defense, huh? And still dying. Okay. Wow. Anyways, that's why I was saying I don't really want to underestimate this guy, because, and again, all the Bologna mains are going to hate me for this, but Bologna arguably is like a top 10 most easy character in the game. I mean, you have to aim her little circle, her ultimate, I guess, but like other than that, you kind of just press your buttons and left click them, you know what I mean? Like, she's a very simplistic character. And so it does not take a good player or even a good build to win with Bologna. That's why she's so good in Duel. One of the reasons why she's so good in Duel, and why so many people play her. It's kind of like a similar reason to like Bakasura. But yeah, obviously that wasn't... I don't really want to play a ton of Raw games today, because that sounds horrible. But obviously this game was not good enough for YouTube by itself, because for one, it was kind of like a weird... bad ending at like 11 minutes, but also because while this was a terrible matchup for me, the triple defense Bologna with Aegis Thorns, who's just ulting minion waves and stuff, like, whatever. Anyways, I'll skip you guys into the next game. Hopefully we get a better game, and hopefully we still win. Although, as you guys know, full transparency, even if I lost, I would upload it to the YouTube, but hopefully I do win. Smile, so my ego doesn't get destroyed. Smile. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next game. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, we're off into the second game. Still playing Raw, as per usual. We did switch up our skin though, because I felt like we needed like a more try-hard OP skin for this game. And we got another terrible, almost unwinnable matchup. In theory, LOL. Depends on if this guy knows what he's doing or not. And when I say like in theory, like, oh, okay, or he already paused. When I say things like it should be unwinnable, that's not like if he's equal skill to me. He doesn't have to be equal skill to me. He just has to be decent. That's what I mean. Like, he just has to go somewhat correct relics and get hastened and not feed early game, and that's pretty much good enough right then and there. Like, that's all he has to do, really. Is just have, just be decent. Just be good enough, right? Dude, I actually hate when people pause at the beginning of the game. To be honest, because then I don't know what I'm supposed to yap. But oh, there was one thing that I forgot to mention in the beginning of the last video, or the last recording, I should say. That I really did want to mention is I hope you guys had a great weekend. Sorry for not posting a video on YouTube on Friday. I believe I did make a post telling you guys that I was I made like a post on YouTube telling you guys that I'd be streaming. I don't know if you guys caught that stream or not, but I had a pretty busy weekend. I went out for Mexican food and drinks with my family on Friday. Where's my thingy here? Let me get my stuff first. But yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. Went out for drinks and Mexican food on Friday with the family. And then on Saturday, I went to a trampoline bounce house type thing, like a Sky Zone thing for my nephew's birthday party. That was a lot of fun. Then we went out to eat. And on Sunday, today's Monday, on Sunday, I went fishing with my brother-in-law and my nephews. And that was a lot of fun as well. So I had a pretty active and good weekend. Normally, I just sit at home and do absolutely nothing. Watch Netflix. LOL. Like a loser. Because that's what I am. But I actually went and did stuff this weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I think I might go. My brother-in-law and my nephews asked me to go camping next Saturday, so I might do that. Getting a little bit active, your boy. Life is looking up, guys. We're leaving our room. Can you believe it? I actually used to be really active, to be honest, back in the day. Back in my day. But I got lazy, man. Less social. I don't really talk to people anymore. I've gotten lazy in my old age. If anybody's wondering, by the way, because I get that question a lot on Twitch. I am 24, by the way. I'm turning 25 very soon. September 15th is my birthday. I'm 24 years old. So yeah, I am a little bit too young to be as antisocial as I am. Maybe not antisocial, but as not active as I am. I'm not saying you need to be outside every single day or anything like that, but a good once a week or even once a month would be nice, right? That's probably healthy. Wait, you're telling me I have default raw voice on? Bro, listen to that laugh. Decepticons. Again, if he plays completely properly, which by the way, he already has the sprint loaded up, so that's scary. This Storm Seeker, I should say, is terrible though, I will say. It's not so bad that it's like, oh, now you lose, punk. No, it's not that bad, but he has to land autos on me to ramp up his attack speed, right? So what would happen if I just kited the whole time and tried my very best? Of course he's going to get some stacks, of course, but what would happen if I just tried my absolute best to do nothing but kite him? Was he looking for me? No way. No way he didn't see me. But I'm going to try my best to just essentially not auto trade with him. So sorry if you guys heard that. I was adjusting my chair and it made like a little squeaky noise. But I'm going to try my best to not give him stacks, essentially. It's going to be one of my main goals. And that's not even like a new goal because he has this item. Like, I already had that goal because, well, I'm raw and he's Vamana, right? But, oh, okay. I just gave him an unnecessary stack. We lost. Game's over. Oh, no. Okay, I am playing with fire. I did not realize he was going to do this much damage to me, not going to lie. Maybe that Bellona who rushed defense. No. Alright. I don't know if he juked back into it. He just walked in a straight line. I don't know how that just hit, but one way or another, baby. That thing landed and I will take it. I will try to get the best. Again, Raw's early game. I mean, I did just kind of play with fire. Like, the way I played that, that was pretty bad. Oh, going straight into the Frostbound. See, this guy at least knows a little bit of what he's doing. And like I said, he doesn't have to be equal skill to win this matchup. He just has to be decent. And so far, his build, he's played a little bit weird, but his build and his relics are decent. They are good enough to win this game, so I do have to respect him a little bit. In that regard, at least. Woohoo! I know he doesn't, technically, but I always think that Raw, like, voice cracks when he says that. Whoa. Bro needs to drink some water. Some water. I always wondered, does Vamana's ult only gets extended by god damage, right? Well, no, because Mystical Mail does it, right? I don't know. Anyways, my point is does the Scepter make his ult duration go up? Because if it does, then me picking this up is actually kind of really bad. Oh, we got all of the small boys, but we did not steal his Chester. That's okay though, no big deal. I am kind of curious. I like want to test it now. Oh my god. Wait, come here. I want to see if I can extend you. Oh wait, yeah, see, like this stuff like this is like the unnecessary gameplay where he gets autos off on me for his Stormseeker, and I don't want him to. Like, obviously he's going to get some autos that I didn't need to take, but because I want to kill him, right? But generally speaking, I want to avoid it as much as I can. Okay, two things. For one, I didn't expect him to turn back and allow me to hit him that easily. And for two, I didn't expect my one to kill him. I was already thinking in my head, like, how am I going to hit this snipe? That's what I was thinking. I was like, how am I going to hit him with this snipe? But it turns out my one just kills him. He doesn't have defense, to be fair, just some HP. Some HP 5. We're going to get the red pot here because we are killing him, so that leads me to believe we can continue to kill him. But also because, again, Ra's early game is actually pretty good. He's very similar to Hades, to be honest, just immobile. He's Hades, but immobile, and without a hard CC. So he's not Hades, but, you know, it's the same... Okay. Same general concept, right? And so we're just trying to pressure as much as we can. He actually has better tower push than Hades, though. Not by, like, a ton, but the fact that I can heal my minions and buff myself with power, and maybe even buff the minions with power, I'm not entirely sure how that works. But the point is I actually have a better chance at getting towers early than a Hades does, so... I actually shouldn't play too loosey-goosey with my heal, because that's my Mail of Renewal proc, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're sprinting that. I don't think I would have died to his ult right then. I just think he would have done a lot of damage to me and pressured me out in a situation where I want to continue to pressure him, right? I don't want him to get any pressure on me. I want to pressure him. Alright, we're predicting him to go left. He did, in fact, go left. Heal tick, kills. Oof. Can we get this minion in here? Again, I know I sound like a broken record at this point. I'm sorry, but we are pressuring early as much as possible because Ra is actually a sick, nasty early game character. There are some matchups where he can't do what I'm doing right now, especially if it's like a really good player. But generally speaking, I'd say like it's people with low wave clear, kind of just like Hades. Wow. It's when Ra is against people without like super great wave clear. Generally speaking, melee characters or, you know, things like that. When he's against more mages and hunters, this early game pressure becomes less and less valuable, right? Less and less relevant. But also against melee characters, that's when you can get like your Mail of Renewal and stuff like that, and kite and just be annoying. I do believe we're gonna go into the Cronus Pendant here, and I do believe we should probably go into the Bracer. I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade it to tier 2 to get the cooldown on it, because I do plan on getting the third upgrade pretty soon. He could be on Bull Demon right now. That would be a decent play for him. Decent because I don't think he would really get much out of it, but he would stop me from getting it. But to be fair, I don't think I would even get the Phoenix if I got it. It really depends on how he plays it, though. Yeah, I'm doing so much damage, though. Like, almost like surprising amounts of damage. Alright, we're gonna put our heal down and then sprint same time. Again, don't know if we necessarily needed. He didn't even try to juke when he was throwing away. He just was hoping that I placed it the wrong way, I guess. I don't really know. You can't tell if this guy is a little bit more on... Dude, I hate saying stuff like this because I always feel like I'm being rude. And maybe I am being rude, but it is what it is. I'm just being honest. I can't tell if this guy's like inexperienced, you know, bad, whatever. Or that, and or he's just underestimating me. I feel like that does happen a lot. Like when you're, especially when you're in like these super like easy to win matchups. Like if you're Vamana versus like a Ra or Anubis or Zeus, like these immobile mages that aren't even necessarily that good in Duel. Anubis is alright, right? But I feel like they start to underestimate you. And I don't even feel like these people are juking my ults that much either. Like there's no way I'm this much of a goat at raw sniping, right? Like he's just walking in straight lines. I don't know. Maybe I am the goat, bro. Am I just being humble right now? Am I the best raw in the world? Am I the best? No, that can't be it. Me, the best at anything? Impossible. Impossible. Actually, I am gonna, considering the way this game is going so far, I was gonna upgrade my bracer there, but I kind of want to buy that full Polynomicon, right? Wait, what? Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear my my cousin screaming over Roblox right now. Summer is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. Or summer is almost over. There we go. He's going into crit. I think crit is actually really good, to be honest, in this type of matchup, but only like later and like when you have momentum as well. Like this guy's getting farmed. Oh, and that's his dash too. What the heck? I'm just gonna throw this at him. Why not? Okay, maybe not my best decision to walk back into the ult, but yeah, he can't stand his grandpa. There's a Polynomicon proc. There's the ults. Pretty predictable. Kind of going in a relatively straight line. Dude, I really wanted to make this I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I wanted to make this a 2-game video, but at this point, like, I'm just trying to find a threat to the Raw. Like, there's no way this Raw is this OP. Nobody's juking my ults. I'm getting really terrible matchups, and these people are just getting destroyed anyways. Broken character, I guess. Polynomicon procking him. Or what was that noise? Am I crazy? There was like a weird noise. Was that like my skin noise or something? Dude, I just won this game in 11 minutes. Guys, I promise I'm not queuing on like Australian servers at like a bad time. Like this is NA, the main NA server at noon. Like I don't. All right, we're gonna queue up one more game. We're gonna queue up one more game. I'm gonna give this another try. If I just steamroll somebody else in a bad matchup for me, then I guess I'm just the GOAT. I'll just be the self-proclaimed GOAT because Duel sucks. It is what it is. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Thank you so much for watching. All right, guys, we're off into the third game, and we have yet another really bad matchup for us. But this one's interesting though because this one's not like a traditionally bad matchup, you know, where I'm just an immobile mage and I'm getting destroyed by some Fatalis guy. Or at least I should. Targa is actually just pretty good into other mages. Maybe not so much in Duel, because in Duel there's a lot of other factors, but like in other game modes, I'm sure you guys have experienced playing a mage versus a Blink Chang'e in like Arena or Conquest or wherever it may be. Before I, okay, never mind. I was gonna say before I yap too long, let me just quickly buy what I need here, what relics and whatnot, which I don't really know. I think Aegis could be good here if I have like a really good, perfect Aegis, but like if it has to be good though, like it has to be perfect. I don't know. Maybe I go. Oh wait, is he messaging me? Wait, what?
An enemy has
I
left
can't
the game.
play. So he left the game while it was still paused? Okay. Well, anyways, what I was just to sum up the matchup though, it's just like he you know, he has an immunity during his 2 that he can use to immune my 1 or my ult, right? Pretty easily, I would say. And also the main thing being is that I have to actually land skill shots to hit my stuff and she can immune it. Whereas she doesn't really have any skill shots. Her ult is her closest thing to a skill shot, and she kind of just throws that bad boy out like it's a pretty wide skill shot, right? So overall, she's guaranteed to do her damage and chase me, while I am not guaranteed. She can even chase me with her 2 because like if I try to slower her, she can then just use the 2 and immune the slow entirely, and then continue to chase me, and then try to like juke my stuff. Like if she went any movement speed at all. But all this happened for no reason because I guess this guy just left. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to look at this Ao Kuang statue. Yes, Ao Kuang, not Kukulkan. And we're going to wave at him. And I will see you guys into the next game. Or in the next game. I feel like I shouldn't even like add this part to the video. But like, I don't know. I did give you guys some information. And also I feel like this excuse / this dude leaving while the game was paused was so stupid that I might actually just have to add it. I'll go ahead and skip you guys into the next game. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, we're into the 4th game, if you want to call it that. Oh, and there we go. We got the same guy from the original game. You know, okay, this reminds me. I actually forgot to tell you guys that, at least I think I did. I think I forgot. But I played against this guy again. Like, this is the 3rd time I went against him, actually. So I showed you guys the first game, right? And then I queued up again. And one of the upsides of playing a character like Ra and Duel is the chances of someone banning the character are very, very low. Like, that's one of the upsides of Ra and Duel. So I queue up again, not expecting this guy to queue up again. And then I get him, and he bans Ra last. His last ban was Ra. So I then slam my Gilgamesh, as I normally do when someone bans the character I want to play, and go against his AMC and went like, I don't even know, like 7-0 in like 7 minutes or something, and then I skipped a queue to make sure I didn't get him again. But anyways, that's all I was trying to say is not only have I got this guy 2 times from your guys' perspective, I actually got him 3 times, and he banned a Ra to pick AMC. It was very shocking to me. But you know, another shocking thing of news here that I bet you guys never would have guessed. This matchup isn't good for Ra. Yeah, it turns out we're in another losing matchup. I know, you guys are shocked. This one is like really traditional though. He's not really like a Fatalis boy. Robin's just, I mean, assassins in general are kind of designed to kill mages, but Robin I would say especially because he just has unmissable abilities. He has an immunity on his 2, just like Chang'e does, and I was complaining about that as well, right? And his ult gives him a ton of mitigations, and that kind of like is anti like, oh, they landed on my head, I'm gonna turn and burn strat, which is what a lot of mages try to do. It's either run away or turn and burn, you know? It's really your only 2 options. Or turn and like burst them, I mean. So yeah, not a good look here. He is rushing defense again. Just so weird, man. Like, I wonder if he does this every single game, or if it's a me thing, or if it's a mage thing, or what. I don't know, but that is so weird. The queues today have not been exciting. I really expected to lose at least once, if not multiple times today, and shoot, maybe I'll lose this game, right? But the duel community has just dissipated, man. Like, they just don't exist anymore. Apparently these days you're allowed to just play raw and get away with it. You're allowed to just do whatever you want these days, huh? You can just do whatever you want. Wait. Dude, should I just die to him to make it interesting? I feel like I've asked you guys stuff like that before, and you guys always tell me no. I mean, to be fair, he is playing a diamond character this time, so maybe he's more comfortable on this god. And he went sprint. So despite the fact that, I mean, aside from the fact that he has defense first item, things are looking better this game for him, I would say. And I would also argue that Raven is better into Bologna than, or Raven is better into Ra than Bologna is. Although, let's be real, Bologna should still beat Ra as well, so. But maybe he's just not very comfortable in the Bologna. On the Raven, he seems real comfortable, you know? He already missed his ult. So things are looking up. Things are looking good for your boy. You know, it's always funny, like, here recently, I didn't used to get it a lot. Maybe it's just because I just came back, or maybe it's all the same person, I don't know, but... Dude... Anyways, I keep getting at least like one comment per video or every other video, which isn't that much, right? Not that deep, who cares? But of somebody saying like, I would own you, you know, like they say things like, I would beat you in Duel, basically. Like I'd, you know, whatever. And obviously they're just trolls and who cares about them. But I just find it funny. It's like, bro, I play on NA server, not West, just normal North America server. Every single day, on weekdays at least, when I record at like noon on NA servers. For all the people that are constantly telling me they can beat me, where are you? Like, at this point, I need you for content. Like, I need you to show up, because apparently these duel queues are terrible. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure most of these people who comment stuff like that are actually bad at the game, might not even play the game. But still, there's got to be at least one killer out there. You know what I mean? There's got to be at least one guy out there that actually talks the talk, is willing to queue into me. I queue it like anywhere from like, when I record these games, it's usually anywhere from 9, I'd say like 9 or 10 to like 12 or 1 p.m. It's currently 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And normally I wouldn't do that whole like call people out thing, because like who really cares? That's kind of my point, is I care. I should not be able to play a character like Ra in these literal counter matchups all day long and win without even trying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I should not be able to do this. Silly. Duel community, I call upon thee. Please. Play the game, man. Please. Or at the very least, stop commenting about how you'd beat me. Weirdos. Either queue up or shut up. Pals. I mean, this game ain't over, though. I trust our boy. I mean, to be fair, I haven't killed him or anything. I mean, he is rushing defense, and he's Raven, but... Oh, these ults or something. But, I mean, to be fair, I haven't killed him yet. I mean, he's doing pretty good this game. I don't remember when I got my first kill on that. But no, I got it pretty early. I got it like level 4 when he was Bologna. I remember now. That scepter's kind of beating me up a little bit. He immune to my 2 and only my 2. My rank 1-2. Dude, I don't think this Ancile is doing what he thinks it's doing. I feel like he thinks that this Ancile proc is really hitting, really doing something different right now. Bro, I do no damage to him. That is one thing that's certainly happening. He gave me the rock. I actually do damage to him with the rock, I think. Like, over time, I will hurt him with this thing. Like, we've already already done like 169 damage apparently. Nice. Dude, this is so stupid. Like, it's so dumb how little damage we're doing to each other. I mean, I built defense too, to be fair. Defense second item is pretty standard on everybody except for like maybe hunters. I built defense too, so I'm a little bit guilty, but the double defense on such a defensive character, this also has HP 5 as well, which is, you know, it's helping to sustain him pretty well. Whoa.
Come and get some. Kaboom! Be right back. I'm fantastic.
I'm fantastic. I do think I still go the sprint. Because, like, another thing about, like, I actually was thinking about making the premise of this video a little bit have something to do with the sprint route. The sprint, the upgrade that routes them for my ult, like, handicap, you know, making my ult easier, the training wheels ult. But I haven't needed to, because I haven't even needed to upgrade my sprint yet, and I haven't needed to, make my ults easier to hit, because these people are just walking in straight lines against my ult, right? So I haven't really needed to do that, so I probably won't put that in the thumbnail at the title, but that is part of my point though, is to say that that's another reason why the sprint is really good, is because I actually could use it late game to get like a clutch snipe off in the right situation. I say he does have Jotens, I need to remember that. Like, he has some pretty good cooldown now, and decent damage as well. You know, his damage isn't like anything insane, but it's good though. I mean, it's good enough. Yeah, I probably should start taking this a lot more seriously now, to be honest. I mean, we're at a point now where it's like, he actually is hurting me a little bit, and I'm not really hurting him a little bit, so... Although, I do still have my relics up, I mean, we're in a decent spot. As long as my relics are up, I think I won't die to him. As long as I Aegis the ult and stuff like that. Aegis is pretty good against Robin, because Robin doesn't necessarily need to hit his ult in order to kill you, like the damage, but like, if you Aegis the ult, you are usually in a pretty good spot, generally speaking.
Come and get some.
Oh, the Ansile made it to where I couldn't use my one right away. Oh no. That's so massive.
Come and get some.
Oh, I was expecting him maybe to ult me there, but I guess we're just never gonna kill each other until late game, man. This game is actually omega boring. I didn't think this video could go more downhill, guys, but I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Actually, I'm gonna get this proximity ward just for safe measure. We might need it. Oops, sorry. I had to text someone back. Oh. This pin is going to put us in a good spot, though. Like, getting the pin is huge. I am probably just going to ult this thing, not going to lie. Because, like, obviously I don't freaking need my ult, right? I mean... But I do need farm. We do need money. I ain't saying she a gold digger. I can't say the other line. For multiple reasons. For multiple reasons.
Be right back.
Alright, I think the game's either about to get started right now, or not until 6 slot. Nah, I don't think anything in between is gonna really change it. But like, I did just get my pen online, so that could definitely make a change. I have pen and I have a red buff, but oh my god, what is this, man? Okay, yeah, I shouldn't even attack him. This was a mistake. I don't do any damage and he still hurts me. I'm gonna try my best not to go double defense myself, by the way. Like, I don't want to go double defense, but I'll be honest, it might come to that, because generally speaking, how I foresee this going is like, he's gonna have some, like, generally speaking, defense is better than offense, like stat for stat in Smite. So that's just kind of how it's always worked. That's just one of many reasons for why tanks can kill carries so easily. That and base damage. But yeah, so me only having one defense item, and the defense item not even giving any HP or anything like that, could be a struggle. At the same time though, like, maybe I just get like an, you know, the obvious answer would be something like a Soul Reaver, right? That could hit him really hard, and maybe I will go that. But another, like, more niche, less obvious answer would be Ethereal Staff, because I was just talking about how I don't have much HP, right? As like a defensive stat. But Ethereal, because, like, hold on. 100 health, 200 health, 200 health. Surprised he let me hit him with that. I guess it doesn't matter considering he has Jotuns and a shield and a triple defense, but I don't know, maybe Soul Reaver and more pen, because the Soul Reaver does more damage with more pen, is just the play, but I don't know. If it comes down to the fact that I feel like I need double defense, maybe I should just try out Ethereal before double defense. Maybe that would be stronger. They did buff Ethereal too, like a patch or two ago. They made it to where it can stack up to 4 times or something of that nature. Dang, I really want to try that now, but I really do feel like I need Soul Reaver, and I feel like I need more pen to make the Soul Reaver even stronger. Maybe I do just go Soul Reaver E-Step though and say screw more pen. That could be it too. Is there ever a world where I like bully him off this rock? No. Okay, I apologize, guys. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, like, I don't know. At this point, like, it's late enough in the day, and I do want to stream. So at this point, what I'm saying is I'm still gonna upload this. I think you guys know that based on the fact that you're watching it, obviously. But I do apologize for these games today. Most notably this one. Like, I actually do apologize. This has been not fun. Not exciting, very boring, very lame. Overall, just a disappointment. It is what it is, though. It's like, I'm not trying to say my videos are always like nothing but excitement, but I would like to think that their videos are more exciting than this game, at least. Maybe that Poseidon video where like I had to hide the whole time against a set. Maybe that one was rough, or that game I should say, but Reaver only procs for 32. 40. Yeah, I need more pen. Or maybe I just say screw it entirely and I just commit to the Ethereal Staff. I don't know. I mean, the damage of the Soul Reaver is adding up slowly, but not enough. I truly don't know if the answer is just get the Ethereal or get more pen. Because I can only really get 10% more pen, right? Like, I could get a coin. I think I'm gonna I don't want to pull another thing that I did in that Poseidon video where I didn't have my Sprute and that would have saved my life. I do think I want to buy that, regardless of how close I am to achieving it via my quest. Is more pen the answer? What would be my pen options? Rod Tahuti, that's always a solid one. I could go coin for 40%, but I'm not really going to make use out of the passive, but maybe that's okay, I don't know. Or I could just go the Ethereal Staff. What if I went Cyclopean Ring? Would that be crazy? Maybe the answer was Ethereal and more pen and no Reaver. I don't know. I'm just gonna pop the Aegis, honestly, because I haven't used it all game long. So, better safe than sorry. Plus it's upgraded. I'll get the cooldown back pretty soon. screw it. I'm gonna do this because I think it's more fun, and also because, I mean, look, his damage is ramping up now, man. Like, once he gets a red pot, if he gets a red buff, like, oof. His damage is actually getting to that point where it's like a little bit scary, so I do think I need something to make me more defensive. And defense itself, I don't think is going to be the saving grace, because defense won't give me more damage, and I really need more damage, right? So I think the ethereal is like a perfect middle ground. Ugh, dude, I don't have an Aegis, but I really want to go for this. He's been doing a terrible job with buff management and stuff like that, which is part of the reason I'm still in this game. Dang, I was just trying to burst that. Oh yeah, I could go Gem of ISO too, but I don't think that's gonna help. I kind of forgot that was even an item there, not gonna lie. I don't think that's gonna help enough though. I truly do not. Like, the reason why this game has been so boring, I mean, because he's rushing so much defense, right? But a big reason for why this game's been so much boring is he's not a very experienced and good duel player. I think that's obvious. And so it's my job to make something happen, and I can't make something happen with the triple defense Robin. Like, I can't make anything happen. So therefore, he's not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. So nothing's happening. There's no way he just lets me do this, right? I mean, dang, I really wish that hit him so I can get the ethereal stack rolling. Start getting my ethereal procs, because I have a bull demon now, which I don't need to get the tower with this bull demon, but I think it's pretty obvious it would help a lot if I could actually use the bull demon. And so part of using the bull demon is, well, getting stronger and whittling him down with my ethereal staff. This might just be impossible. His ult's gonna come back up really soon. I don't have an Aegis. I have 3 ethereal procs. I don't even know what my original base HP was to like compare it. I don't know how much I've stolen from him. Bro, am I gonna be trapped in this game forever? Or even worse, I'm gonna be stuck in this game for like 30 minutes and then he's gonna combo me one time, I die and lose the game. Yeah, that seems more likely actually. He does have his ult now. I really shouldn't even be risking my life doing this stuff right now, but do we just need to get a 3k offensive pot, bro? Like, is that the solution here? We're playing for 3k pots at this point. $17 damage Reaver? Was that correct? Is that real? Why? Like, why does my Soul Reaver suck? Like, hold on. 2750 HP. Okay, I guess he doesn't have that much health. Alright, well, we're kind of screwing over our whole... Kind of screwed over our whole 3k pot idea, huh? But... he has a lot of defense, not a lot of HP, I guess. I should have recognized that sooner, to be honest. I guess it's just him being an assassin, huh? And 9.5 revert, he just doesn't have that much HP. With this, even though he has all those HP items. It really doesn't add up to be that much, I suppose. Oh, okay, that kind of hit him a little bit. That, you know, I mean, that juiced him a little bit. Okay. I was about to say, I'd be very shocked if he doesn't ult me here. Alright, so I think it's pretty obvious I shouldn't have done that, and I guess I just lose the game now. Because he has a dual orb, and probably a 3k pot. Wow. What a... can you guys blame me though? Like, can you guys blame me after 22 minutes of farming versus a triple defense Raven? Can you guys blame me for wanting to try to make a play and wanting to try to close this game out? I mean, like, dang, dude. Oh, please give me one more chance. Wow. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I mean, this is kind of what I was referring to earlier in the video in every single one of these games where I say these matchups should be unwinnable and that at a certain point, there's nothing I can do. Like, granted, yes, I definitely threw what me playing the way I just did at that end, that one kill he got, you know, the one kill in a 30-minute match, well, 23-minute match, whatever. That one kill he got in a 23-minute match ends the game, and I didn't need to die there. That's the truth. I could have stalemated it forever. I could have sat in my base forever. But at a certain point, it's just like, bro, I'm a human being and I'm a content creator, both of which make me want to do something. Make me want to play the game. Holy crap, dude. Triple defense. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say that too. Triple defense is insane. That is, like, in a very, very easy to win matchup, my guy went triple defense and played so passive the entire time. I think he went into my tower once the entire... Actually, maybe it was twice. I know. It's so cheese. Yeah, the sad thing is this player will actually take... The takeaway he'll get from this game is that triple defense is OP and that it's really good. When in reality, the only thing that happened in this game is that Raven beats Ra very easily. That's the only takeaway from this game. But I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm pretty salty right now. The truth is, though, am I really salty at him or am I salty at myself? Because I didn't need to make that play. I could have just camped out until we both had double 3k pot, 40-minute duel, you know, kill him when he dives my Titan, and then ended the game with the duel orb. I could have done that. Like, let's be real, I could have done that. But, I mean, I played raw at the end of the day. It is what it is. I'm just annoyed. It feels so annoying losing a game like this because the player is terrible. Like, I'm sorry, Namwal, you're terrible. Like, it's just the truth, okay? Everyone knows it. Everyone saw you in the Bologna game. Everyone saw you in this game. You are terrible. And I just lost to him via matchup. And so this is rewind back to when I was talking about it when I was against a Kronos in a previous video, and when I was talking about it when I was Bologna, or when I was against him when he played Bologna earlier. Sometimes matchups are so difficult and so unbalanced that even one of the worst players you could imagine will beat you. That's just the truth. So that's why I try my best to take every single game seriously, and I try to not troll and stuff like that. But my excuse is boredom, but it's still an excuse. End of the day, I could have camped that game out. I could have brought this game to 50 minutes probably, and probably could have won. But I went for the play, and I messed up. Even if I think I missed my ult, but even if I hit my ult, he wasn't going to die. So it was just stupid overall. I shouldn't have done it. It is what it is. I was also getting irritated because, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why I was getting irritated. I literally apologized to you guys for the most boring game in Smite history. But I was getting irritated with just AFKing. and waiting. Like, I would have had to literally wait for double 3k pot and for him to dive my base. And that's another thing that was irritating me, is he never went for Bull Demon or never went for the tower. So therefore, how am I supposed, the only way I can kill him is if he dives me, and he never dives me. So we're just doing nothing. We're just staring at each other doing nothing. It is what it is. It goes how it goes. At the end of the day, I'm a content creator. I played raw and I misplayed. I deserve to lose. Goes how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. It does mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit more high octane than this one, hopefully. Thank you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.